Welcome to another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. My name is Jürgen Schmid. I am career mentor and coach, consultant, teacher and speaker. Here, we will bring up all kinds of career aspects in a way you have maybe never heard before. I like you to have an awesome career. Therefore, I give you something money cannot buy, sharing experience and insight. All this every other week in 99 seconds. A 2-page CV contains between 500 to 1,000 words, depending on formatting, font size, and the amount of information you include. This is not a lot to convince your reader to read it all, that you can do the job, and that you are trustworthy. On top of that, you want to be authentic and establish communication with the reader. It is no wonder that most people find it very difficult to write theirs, and that only 2 out of 100 applicants are passing the CV filtering and are invited to an interview. Let's get into the 99 seconds and think about how to make the 500 to 1,000 words count. How do you start defining the content of your CV? You establish and write down your hard facts, skills and competencies, achievements, and objective or career summary statement that brings it all together and will become the first section of your resume. This is not simple, especially if you had several roles over many years. But eventually, you have collected all this and created a document that contains it all. Well done! This file is priceless, and you might want to update it over time as new things show up or you remember them. Can we agree that this document is not your resume? For a CV, you need to think about how to structure it, formatting it, and so on. The document you created is a database with your professional information and will serve as input into your CV. If that's the case, let's ask again. How do we then start a CV? Let me be blunt. Copying and pasting from your database into a nice CV format is not the answer. Why is that? Think about what you're doing. You are telling somebody how good you are. There is nothing wrong with that in general, but as a job applicant, you want to convey a very different message. I understand you and I can help solving your problem. So instead of shouting out your impressive competencies, you look at what they need and only select those competencies of yours that answer to their requirements. I don't care how much you know until I know how much you care. Should be your mantra for creating your CV. Sounds nice, but how to practically do it? Here's the tip. Read the job advertisement very carefully and mark the words in there that are important. From your professional database, select only those elements that are relevant for this particular job and make sure the words you have marked as important from the job advert are included in your text at least once. And only then create your CV. The people reading your resume will find back their words, and that creates an impression for them that you are talking the same language, that you understand them, and that you can be of value. So they want to get to know more about you, which means inviting you to an interview. That has 2 consequences. First, your CV is gonna be different for each job application. And secondly, your chance to be invited for an interview will increase drastically as you made every word count. These were, in 99 seconds, some thoughts about why the right words in your resume are important. Hope you enjoyed listening, and you will tune in for our next episode in 2 weeks. We will then look into something that is important for all of us. What have you learned the last month? In the meantime, should you have any remarks, please let me know and maybe leave a comment. I recently have published my first book. Ask how today's job seekers boost success by asking new interview questions on Amazon as paperback and ebook, which was inspired by a previous episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. If you like my approach towards career and professional development and want to get some more personalized guidance, please reach out. I am career coach and mentor and would love to hear from you, whether you live round the corner or on the other side of the world. Please go to www.99scp.com, SCP like Seconds Career Podcast. Also, please do not forget to press follow, and if you see a bell or heart icon to be notified when new episodes are coming out, please press that too, so you will never miss a new one. This was another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. Thank you for listening and thinking along. I wish you success for the path you are following or creating. My name is Jürgen Schmid, and until next time, be the difference. Remain curious and shine.